right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight. And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket. No, you don't want him in the bracket. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ. Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated. If you could do that, you could do anything. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Just so wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Hurricane. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
Ready? You ready?
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I will always think about you, 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header. And it was the Rose.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and he absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all three of us. We looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena. Ooh, head kick lands, was hurt.
Got the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, you're going to shut your body off.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going tonight.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his links to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Oh, and he defends another takedown there, so looked like a pretty good entry, but once again, unable to get him down.
Great balance, great awareness, moved the head back inside, turned that double into a single, sprawled, and got away from his opponent. Great job.
Lee's got the tie clinch now. Flush right hand is true. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy. That's all.
Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he wants.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Beautiful strike. Nice sneaky head kick. Way to control the posture of your opponent. Rotate him and then throw that big elbow on the guard.
He is all about that left kick to the body.
Beautiful kick.
And they separate.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh. Back to the feet. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
Never looked this good.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Real quick leg kick. Yeah, he's fixing it all up.
Nice kick landed there by Lee. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked though by Lee. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big head kick lands.
Try to establish that jab.
Oh, he got that fold of the target very quickly. Nice head kick.
And they separate. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. All right, single collar tie now. Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Goes back to that left kick once again. He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Round two next.
Hey, stop!
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round. DC, take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
Jump that round. You're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little paper.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Just unable to quite find that range. Now transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, his opponent's swarming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes.
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard. Man, that cut is just getting worse by the minute. Rated R tonight. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Lands with the ground and pound here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Lee. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Beautiful body.
Right-left combo by Lee. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. All right, he engages in the single. Shot there, he's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, we still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Continues to work out of that tie clinch. 10 seconds to go in the round.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Take a deep breath. Look at me. There? All right, good. You're fine right now. You got clipped. You were working.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure
they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Misses with the left hook.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Big head kick. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru,
Hey.
order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing.
Oh, man, that's a nice kick right there.
He's doing a great job of landing that kick over and over again.
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean,
Oh, how about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here.
got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this. Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here. He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Doesn't gain top position.
What a beautiful takedown, but he just waited for 1 second, and his opponent reacted before he could secure top position.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming, or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed to a knee to the body, it could end the night.
Single collar tie now. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end of this.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Oh, big punch land.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Missed with that right hand. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light on his feet, and when he pops that jab, it comes right back to his face. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Great punch. Big body kick.
Back and forth we go here.
Such a fast leg kick.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Even with a punch, you gotta be careful. His striking has really started to pay off. I want you to cut those angles and get out of his range.
Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got to recognize this is dangerous. This is a dangerous position.
All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He just tried to put himself back in that position, and maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so badly.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
What a big-time takedown.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
Now connects with a right.
He's limping now.
Oh, collar tie, and they separate. Nice punch there by Lee. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Boom. And they separate. And both guys really throwing with authority. He's got the single collar tie. Oh, and again, there's another massive he's never seen.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on your feet right now.
Takedown defense holds up. And there comes the separation now.
That one landed clean.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Punch land.
Kick to the body by Lee. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Liver kick.
Big knee there. Knee to the body.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Muay Thai plump. Knee to the body, it's flux.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Deep now. Oh, high-level takedown defense there. He continues to stuff every takedown attempt throughout this round. Overhand right, swing and a miss. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to just shoot a blind shot. He got defended as you would expect him to.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, Stan.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
And that is a serious cut. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
he's back up. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
That right hand landed. Dig and kick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big punch lands through the middle. Oh! He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work.
It's got to do something.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Lee. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lee. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous.
He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Man, this is some serious head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Sound strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Lee's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Oh, it looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Wow. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Lee's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. What a fight! All right, so a close competitive fight throughout. It goes the distance. Maybe a slight striking edge on one side, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get the knock.
I mean, he's got to hope, right? He's got to hope that what he did, those exchanges where he came out in front, was enough to earn him the victory. This was a very, very close fight, and I'm interested to see who gets the decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 49-46, Hurricane. Judge 2 scores it, 48-47, Lee. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47. Declared the winner by split decision, Hurricane.
Ooh, those split decisions are something else. He is happy to exhale at this point in time. It was a close fight, and the judges certainly felt that way as well.
It's the worst feeling in the world when you go to the middle and you're just not sure. Your heart is beating so fast, especially when you hear your opponent's name called before you ultimately win the fight. He put in a lot of work. He fought through the adversity and got the job done. He should be very proud.